Well, made a mess. I'm just replacing the air filter, but I broke a little wire, so that's fun. So I got to get it's got this K&N air filter. I ordered an air filter, but it doesn't fit. And that's super fun. I don't know if I can even deal with returning it. It's expensive. Stupid. It's hard to get parts for bikes, I feel like. Actually, a lot of things are getting hard to get parts for. I think the world's getting a little more complicated than it used to be, that's for sure. So, this thing's running okay. Might try to get up in there and get some new spark plugs going. But I'm not 100 on that plan because it might be a pain in the ass. But it needs it. It's got like, I think it's over 60,000 miles on it. It's running pretty good. It's got a little piff. It goes piff, piff, piff once in a while. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some K&N air filter oil. I don't like K&N filters. I don't like to maintain my filters. I like to just change them out. I don't need extra 10 horsepower. Whatever. All right, well, this is my Triumph Speed Triple. You can probably tell why it's called a triple. Man, I should clean those out. Oof. This thing's, it's an old bike. It's an oldie but a goodie. So I'm actually doing the spark plugs right now. Cleaning out the K&N air filter. I gotta deal with some wires because I broke a wire, but that's all right. Anyways, I'm just trying to keep up with all the stuff now that the weather's getting nice. I couldn't really have this inside because it has a gas leak. It's like gas leak, and it was making my whole place smell like gasoline. But I think I know why it's doing that. Hopefully I can get that taken care of. But and then this ramp has been giving me trouble. I've been that's where I hit the bike. The bolts, some of the bolts that hold oil things in. I hit those, and I got an oil leak, and I have actually a brand new pan because I don't know if the pan cracked or if it's one of the bolts. I don't know. Anyways. But I was gonna sell this thing, but I'd probably only get like $1,000, $1,200, 15, maybe. I mean, I could definitely use the money, but it's like, it's paid for. It looks good, it rides good. I'm just gonna fix it up. I'm gonna keep it for just some easy, quick, affordable transportation. I don't need to be selling this right now. I mean, gas prices are going to be crazy, so I might as well have a way to get around that's, if I don't need to carry something. So anyways, I'm going to keep doing some maintenance on this, and this is a little mechanic in a bottle for me. Mechanic in a jar, is that what they call it? Anyways, just Michelob Ultra. That's my poison right now. It's relatively inert. Yeah, that's my beautiful bike. Getting it going. All right, this is, God, man. One little tiny plastic part broke. It actually broke before. Oh my God. So these things are quick release fuel line thing connectors. And, fuck, man, one of them snapped. One of them was already broken, but it snapped more, and it's like, I can't get it out. There's $60 to order both those things. I'm gonna see, they screw in, right? This one's just toast. They're so old. It's like, don't make these out of plastic, for fuck's sakes. Could have made them out of metal. It wouldn't, they would have lasted. How much more would it, how much money do you need to save? Why the fuck do companies do this? It's brutal. BMW uses a ton of cheap plastic. I think Mercedes does too. So I gotta dig this out somehow. Who knows how? I have no idea how to get that out. It's somehow melded into the metal. The plastic is. There's like rust around it. Not sure how that happened. It's plastic, but it's so brittle. All this doing is just breaking apart. I'm gonna have to. That's gonna be a mess. I'm probably getting in the tank, and I gotta take this plate off. But instead of ordering one of those and waiting a week, I'm just gonna find something that'll screw in there, and it doesn't have to be quick release. I'll save myself time and money. It'll be a little more difficult to mess with, but fuck it. God damn, man. People just don't even care. Like, they don't care what happens down the line. I hate that. There's such a lack of integrity. I mean, this bike lasted 25 years, but it'll keep going if you don't use cheap plastic parts. It still runs. It drives great. It's fast. It's fun. All right. Fuck. Hey. All right, well. Got this thing all torn apart. Did some tricky work that needed to be done. Sorry. The cops are so vigorous around here. They're just, listen, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like, yeah, there's cop lights. Somebody got pulled over. Anyways, yeah. It's gonna be good. They had some deferred maintenance on everything. Man, life would be easier if I had a big garage I could work on my cars in, because I could work in the winter on cars. If I had a garage, it was warm instead of because when it's warm, then everything else is ready to go as well. Whatever. I guess. I don't know. It's all the billionaires up the road. I have like 25,000 square foot houses. And they live in like 1,500 square feet of it. And then the rest of us are fighting for scraps. I'm trying not to get too bitter about this stuff, but it's a bit, this world is bizarre. I don't want communism, that's for sure. But like, I feel like it's, there's not really that much freedom to make a living. The options are getting squeezed, you know, especially with like, I don't know, there's a lot of regulations going on. There's a lot of things that are expensive. There's a lot of barriers. Anyways, it's not a tangent I want to go on right now. I'm tired. I've got my bike apart in pieces. It's only 9:30, but I stayed a little later than I wanted last night. I gotta wash myself and then do a little more work on this thing. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm gonna finish the bike. I'd like to get some epoxy poured on this thing. Actually, that would be great. And then I'm gonna start digging into my food truck there. Yeah. I'm gonna dig into the food truck and start cleaning it up and just looking at it. And then I'm gonna make plans to go to California to do this secret project for my buddy. That's it. That's my video.